pieces of duck, junk and debris everywhere. Then the rig took a drink and commenced to sink, and there...
In 1975 and 1976, 10 songs exploded onto the charts, only to fade away forever. Why did these massive hits vanish so completely? The answers might surprise you and could change how you see music history. Before we move on, I will like you to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Number 1. Shannon. Have you ever heard a song so personal that its story stops you in your tracks? That's the magic of Shannon by Henry Gross. On the surface, it's a breezy, soulful ballad with lush harmonies and heartfelt vocals. But beneath the melody lies a story that made listeners pause and, in some cases, cry. Gross wrote the song as a tribute to the passing of a beloved dog owned by Carl Wilson of the Beach Boys. The deep emotion poured into the lyrics, inspired by the loss of Shannon, struck a nerve with audiences in 1976. The song soared to number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100, proving that vulnerability can hit the charts. But its intensely personal theme also limited its staying power. While many listeners connected with the story, it wasn't broad enough to sustain momentum long-term. Gross demonstrated how storytelling creates emotional bonds in music, but it also defined him as the Shannon guy. Even decades later, the song stands as a bittersweet reminder of music's ability to capture fleeting moments of emotion. Number 2. Afternoon Delight. A song about afternoon delight becoming the biggest hit of 1976? It sounds as unexpected now as it did then. The Starlin vocal band took a bold step with this playful, risque track, pairing its sugary harmonies with lyrics that weren't exactly subtle. Some listeners were all in, singing along to its bright melody. Others, though, found the cheeky subject matter too over the top, dismissing it as a passing novelty. Either way, it sparked conversations and secured its place in history. Topping the Billboard Hot 100, it didn't just climb the charts, it dominated them. By the time the band earned a Grammy for Best Vocal Arrangement in 1977, they had cemented their short-lived star power. Yet that fame proved difficult to sustain. The cultural shift of the late 70s, combined with their inability to follow up with another hit, brought them back to obscurity. Still, Afternoon Delight remains a gleeful reminder of the era's daring musical experiments. Number 3. Play That Funky Music. What happens when a struggling rock band swaps their guitar's grit for the irresistible pull of funk? Wild Cherry found out in 1976 with Play That Funky Music, a song born from a moment they couldn't have planned. While performing at a club, the band endured hecklers who kept demanding funk instead of rock. Frustrated but inspired, they rose to the challenge by creating the track that would define their career. Fueled by a bass line you can't ignore and a groove that blends rock and funk seamlessly, the song shot to number 1 on the charts and became a cross-genre sensation. Its success wasn't just luck. It spoke to the way music can break boundaries. But Wild Cherry's bold genre shift also defined them so singularly that they struggled to follow it up, leaving them forever tied to their one hit. Decades on, its iconic beat still packs dance floors, proving that some songs never lose their spark. Number 4. Moonlight Feels Right. What's so mesmerizing about a soft rock tune with a marimba solo? Moonlight Feels Right by Starbuck doesn't just ask the question, it answers it. From its soothing vocals to the breezy marimba melodies, the song became a symbol of summer nostalgia in 1976, effortlessly capturing the carefree spirit of the season. Its warmth and relaxed energy made it a perfect fit for radio airplay during hot summer days, earning a well-deserved spot as a quintessential yacht rock anthem. That vibe helped it climb the charts, landing at number 21 on the WLS Music Radio Survey and drawing plenty of attention to Starbuck. The marimba solo, a rarity in mainstream music, stood out so much that it became the song's defining element. Number 5. Sky High. Sky High by Jigsaw wasn't just another 70s pop rock anthem. It practically took listeners on an action-packed adventure. With its soaring chorus and sleek, dramatic style, the song felt like it belonged in a spy thriller. In fact, it kind of did. Its inclusion in the martial arts film The Man from Hong Kong in 1975 gave it a cinematic edge that made it stand out. That James Bond-esque flair, combined with its catchy hook, helped the track break out far beyond Jigsaw's UK roots, becoming a global hit. The film's exposure played a huge role in amplifying the song's success, shaping its identity in a way few pop tracks could hope for. But Jigsaw's cinematic moment wasn't enough to sustain their career. They struggled to evolve musically, and no follow-up ever captured the energy of their breakout hit. Even so, Sky High still appears in retro playlists and soundtracks, outliving the band's brief time in the spotlight. Number 6. Chevy Van. Can a single song truly capture the spirit of 70s road trips? Sammy Johns' Chevy Van gave it a shot, and succeeded. With its laid-back vibe and simple yet vivid storytelling, the song painted a picture of freedom that resonated deeply with audiences of the time. It wasn't just about the van, it was about the idea of hitting the road, leaving responsibilities behind, and chasing something simpler, something freer. That sense of wanderlust struck a chord with listeners across genres. Blurring the line between country and pop, Chevy Van climbed to number 1, 7 on the country charts while making its mark on the Billboard Hot 100. Its crossover success reflected the growing appeal of country pop, a genre thriving in the mid-70s. Number 7. Magic. What's more magical than a song that can instantly lift your mood? Pilot's 1975 hit Magic had that rare ability thanks to its soaring melody and perfectly timed hooks. The uplifting chorus, paired with its polished production, created a feel-good anthem that captured the optimistic spirit of the mid-70s. It wasn't just easy to listen to, it was impossible to forget. The song resonated across the globe, climbing charts far beyond Pilot's native UK. It became a staple of 70s pop culture, frequently played on the radio and later finding a home in TV shows, commercials, and movie soundtracks for years to come. That timeless positivity made it a favorite for moments in media designed to inspire or excite audiences. Number 8. Love Machine Part 1. How did one of Motown's most iconic acts completely reinvent themselves with a disco hit? In 1975, the Miracles took a bold leap into uncharted territory with Love Machine Part 1. Known for their smooth R&B ballads and soulful Motown sound, this pivot into disco was unexpected but strategic, a way to stay relevant as trends changed. The song's pulsating bass lines, infectious groove, and futuristic synthesizers gave it undeniable dance floor appeal, drawing in new fans while leaving some longtime followers surprised at the shift. Love Machine Part 1 became an instant hit, dominating radio playlists and packing discos across the country. Its playful energy and catchy hooks ensured its place in the era's soundtrack and cemented the Miracles as more than just a classic Motown group. Number 9. Convoy. Did you know a song about CB radios and truckers could top the charts? In 1975, Convoy by C.W. McCall became an unlikely anthem, capturing the rugged, rebellious spirit of the trucker movement, sweeping the nation. With CB radios exploding in popularity, the song's storytelling hit home. Packed with quirky CB lingo like 10-4 and breaker breaker, it offered listeners a vivid glimpse into the camaraderie and freedom of the open road. It wasn't just a song, it became a rallying cry for truckers and a symbol of countercultural defiance. The genius of Convoy lay in its unique narrative. It didn't just entertain, it pulled listeners into a world where highways turned into battlegrounds of freedom. But that novelty became its double-edged sword. Number 10. The Boys Are Back in Town. The Boys Are Back in Town is the kind of rock anthem that demands your attention. Released by Thin Lizzy in 1976, the track channels an energy that immediately connects, raw, unapologetic, and built around camaraderie. Its lyrics, celebrating the return of a rowdy crew to their stomping grounds, paired with the driving guitar riff, struck a chord not just with fans of the moment, but with generations that followed. It's no wonder the song has become a stadium staple, blasting through speakers at sports events and electric moments in films and TV shows. It's one of those songs that never really left. These songs may have come and gone from the charts quickly, but their impact runs deeper than their fleeting fame suggests. They captured moments in time, reflecting the cultural shifts, emotional stories, and musical experimentation of the mid-70s. Each of these tracks left behind more than just a catchy chorus, they left a legacy. Take some time to revisit these one-hit wonders. Whether it's the groove of Play That Funky Music or the nostalgic storytelling in Chevy Van, they're full of history waiting to be enjoyed again. After all, even brief hits like these have shaped the music we still love today.